I think it's time to find out what's in the basement. I was down in the basement before when I was Barbara. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is her grandfather's
Mom said the
workshop.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, lovely. And more of these weird dwarves. Oh. Oh, lighting bug. Oh well, that's pretty ignorable. Let's see.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Is there a light switch? It's pretty dark in here. There's a
I thought maybe
fridge.
she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Wasn't expecting that. But with this family, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Which one's Walter again? Okay.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Go on, Edith.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
No, it would seem he just went downstairs, which is the opposite of getting far away. Oh, this is Walter. Got a nice selection of spices and peaches and a bunch of greeting cards to convince everyone else you've moved way farther than you actually have. I'm always a big fan of looking at the cans of food, like Benny Baloo's Tasty Beans in Jiggly Farms. Sweetie Crisps, that's not great. I wouldn't buy Sweetie Crisps. Or giant cans of pea soup, for that matter. That's just peanut butter. More beans. Alright. Let's see what Walter's all about.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
So, in the 60s
But
with
after
some
a few
good old
days,
peaches.
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
What was your routine,
Having a schedule,
Walter?
living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
That's not a healthy lifestyle. Huh?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
12 o'clock, time for peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
I think you're going
Almost
insane.
friendly.
Walter, there's no monsters in this house. There's just a weird girl who's kind of a furry.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh wow, we're really skipping ahead.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
For no shaking?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Well, you could have left a long time ago. The door's, like, right over there. But yeah, sure, let's go deeper underground. What could go wrong? I bet it's not worse down here or anything. Tomato ketchup. More Jiggly
I know
Farms.
it's out there, somewhere.
You talking about the monster, Walter?
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We actually didn't know how
Molly.
Barbara died. No, wait, yeah, we do. Thinking of Molly.
And Calvin.
I don't even know who Calvin is yet. Or is he the kid in the swing?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
I'm surprised it hadn't yet.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
You shitting on
I
Peaches?
don't mind if I only have a year left. Or
How do you
a
know?
month,
Okay.
or a single week.
What about a day?
I'd be happy with one new day.
Alright.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter, that wasn't the sun. That was a train. Well, that's how Walter died, I guess.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I mean, look, I've never locked myself in a basement for 30 years, but I don't think 30 years would make me confuse a moving train for the sun.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
But to each their own, I suppose. Well, at least you got a nice picture, Walter. With a man fishing. Well, let's go on to the train tracks. Killed one family member, certainly can't kill another.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, how couldn't you? I mean, it's so
But
stylish
if she never
down here.
told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Well, probably most things, honestly.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What's this? Big old garbage pile.
Trying to bury something that's still
Flip through the
alive.
ground. Flip through the wall.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Who's the other one?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Also, if people are hiding family
And
members
found
from
out
you,
what happened to everyone else.
how do you know there is only 2 of you? There might be like 18
But
of
now
you that
I'm
your
worried
mom
the
never
stories
told you.
themselves might be the problem. Maybe
Yeah.
we believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because, well, a whole lot of you died unnaturally. That's for sure. Nope. I thought for sure I had to swim.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
How did chairs get up there? I guess a storm.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Now, Edith. That's your teenage
But I
brain
thought you
talking.
should know about your family.
Are you talking to a kid?
And the history you're a part of.
To the sea with you, Edith. Never mind, the game won't allow it. Back on land, Edith.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I am rather confused, Edith.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, we get a good distance away from the big house.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
That's where Sam or Calvin died.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I mean,
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
one with a lot of dead people. Didn't even see this path over here.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, goddamn Grandma Edie and her shitty birds. Christopher. Oh, right. Molly's fish. Shadow the cat. Shotzi? That's not a good name. Oliver the bunny. Bob the dog. Oh, and Bailey. Bailey the I don't know. The frog, maybe?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly. Calvin. Sven and Edie. Cool graves. And Walter. Oh, and Barbara. Forgot about
I'm
Barbara.
sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Maybe don't try to build a floating house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, is that the OG house over there? Oh, it's a dirty telescope.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, it is the OG house. Odin, you were so close. Anything else? Nope. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Our turn now, Edith. Into the sea. You know, for a pretty...
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Never mind. I was going to say, for a pretty linear game, I tend to get lost.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, I didn't even see this path.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gregory, and Gus. Milton. Sanjay, Kumar.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
I guess your mom was Kumar? Because otherwise I can't help but notice there's a... You know, one of these things are not like the other situation here.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Fair. Dark, but fair.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah, well, all it's done is made you very confused. All right, the treehouse when we were Molly.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, okay, so you do have a kid. Oh, jeez. How much is 22 weeks again? 4 weeks in a month. 5 months? 5.5 months? Yeah, that's pretty damn pregnant. If my math is right. Yeah, maybe don't go to a spooky house at 5.5 months pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Glass door.
They were both pretty intense.
I wouldn't call being a hunter as intense. Look, who doesn't love geese?
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Oh no, not floating things. A shelf didn't load. You were doing so good, game. But okay, you were more than just a hunter. You were a war vet, so yeah, maybe you were a little intense. I'm gonna look around your room first.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Well, it certainly worked eventually. He is dead. Okay. There's a name I don't recognize. Alright, let's go read your little story, Sam. Oh, cool grandpa taking a selfie. Back before it was cool. That's a little creepy.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Blammo!
Perfect.
It's not really a perfect shot.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Get a nice shot.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's
Girl,
the spirit. Okay, got it.
Girl, it's raining. Put the book down.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Wait, so am I Dawn? No, I can't be. Let's find something good to take a picture of.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Bird!
Still freezing, though. Aw.
Gotcha. What else we got? Man, I miss camping. I haven't been camping in years. Oh wait, a whole bunch of birds. I didn't even see them. Sure. I'm a little lost as to what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of, if anything right now. Maybe I'm supposed to just enjoy this? That's out of my wheelhouse. I don't know how to enjoy things.